Alright, hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to this wonderful game that is Minecraft. Back for another episode in the firebase. Decided to sleep here overnight because it got a bit cold and I didn't want to adventure home in, the darkness that is this world. I should light this place up a bit. For this being a firebase, right, it's pretty dark. Anyway, so I think the plan was we're not going to go back to that ocean monument. We're going to go to... I do know that there's a couple on this side of the water past that block of water, block of sand, right? So we'll go in that general direction and we'll pick up some more of the sponges, right? That was the goal, was to get some sponges. So what I do need, however, is some wood, and quite a bit of it, I reckon. I know I said I was going to get some of this in between episodes, but I didn't. So what we are going to do is we're going to just get some now and obviously replant these trees because I don't want... I feel bad for deforesting it, not replanting. So I should hold that stack of logs there, so at least I kind of know how many I've got. I was going to say, how are you still kicking? But it's you were hiding under a tree. Whoa! Oh my god. Where on earth did you come from? It's probably hiding under a tree as well. That was pure instinct, by the way. Oh no! There we go, gotcha. You bastard. It was pure instinct there that I decided to run. Jeez. Alright, anyway. Let's keep getting these logs. I mean, I should get this bad boy as well, because this will be absolutely godly once they all fall. I love that though. That is such a game changer, right? There we go. 61 is enough. Get some extra coal while we're here. Can never say no to coal. Anyway, we'll try and get over to this ocean monument. I keep saying that, I keep saying coal to pick up. Whoa. Jesus Christ, that was a big vein of coal. Oh, look at this. What is this? Kind of goes down into a cave system. It kind of doesn't look like it goes. It's more down that way. I don't think there's really much to it, so, oh well. Oh, having said that, there's more on this side. Now, you know what? I know that if I hang around, I'll end up going into it. So, and that's not the goal of this episode. I want to get to the ocean monuments to find some sponges, like desperately, like more sponges. Because I think we got 3 last episode, so which is a fair bit. I think that's it there, right? That's the ocean monument. But I'm not sure if there was one closer to that block of land. I realize I should make a boat, right? It's probably not a bad option. There we go. We'll make ourselves a boat, and I'll make myself some doors, which I think was like this, yeah. And I'll try and make myself about a stack of doors because we're going to need them. Because yeah, the more doors we have, the better. There we go. 63 will be absolutely plenty for going into here. And my god, my inventory is going to be absolutely full of just crap. But anyway, we'll place that boat and let's go. Whoa. Okay, that's not killing my frames, but I think because I'm moving too fast. So I like this little survival island here, though. It's kind of cool. Like, something a bit different. I wonder whether the dolphins will give me a speed boost. Oh, as the fishes push me. But yeah, a bit of this weird sort of survival island. Even though it's not really survival island, because you got the main island over there with the fire base. Okay, there is one here. Awesome. Alright, so what I am going to do this time is actually try and make a platform on top. And what I will do is, once we're here, I'm going to have to do this quickly, because otherwise these guys are going to absolutely demolish me. I think the mistake I made last time was I didn't actually make this really that big. I kind of just, oh, that's why I couldn't place that there. I kind of just made a really small one. So of course they were going to be able to knock me off fairly easily. Whereas now I can kind of hide in the middle. And ideally I should make like that on each corner, because this will let me hide from them in some capacity, or at least hide from one at a time, like that. So what I should do, and there we go, is I should make a chest real quick just in case. You know what? I'm going to build this, because you guys are being mean. I just need somewhere to hide from them. And actually I realised I've got 1,000,001 bloody doors. I should actually... Oh, and I've got bloody mining fatigue, so I can't actually mine that up, can I? Right, let's mine this. And I reckon I'll place one more layer deep so I can have a bit more space. Cool, that makes me happy that we've got a bit of a base going on now, so at least I can store my sponges in there just in case that I die. And I reckon low-key just offload everything that I don't need to have on me. Keep the dirt with me because the dirt will be good. And the shards. And I reckon I'll take one of these just to see. Get rid of it. I'll keep the other one with me. And we'll have the bucket of milk. And I say we're ready to go. And I realised that just wiped out the potion of night vision. That was rather stupid of me. Alright, let's go. Let's get into here quick and hopefully not get sniped by one of these dudes. Oh, don't shoot me, please. And what we will do is the beauty of having all of these doors is I can do this. Is I can breathe and slowly but surely move around. And of course I got another. That's right. I think we're kind of okay. I think as long as we... Oh, okay, sweet. Literally just here. Okay, fantastic. Alright, well let's get into here. That is exactly what I needed. Okay, well that was a lot better than last time, right? Like I sat there and I suffered trying to find these bloody sponges. I had to kill like all of these, the Elder Guardians, and then first room in and we found one, so even better. Except I'm spewing over the night vision, like the night vision would have been great to have kept. Now, I will keep checking. I hope that there's another one around somewhere, right? Like, I don't know if there's more than one room. Whoa, that was loud. Oh, and of course I got that. Bug up. The thing is, I realize is I might not even... By the time I get to the next room, I might run out of bloody milk. If there is another room, that is... Alright, anyway, let's grab all these. You know what? 20... What have we got? 27 of these. That is absolutely insane. And I realize I should, as well... ideally get some of these as well before I get snubbed with the potion of like mining or whatever that effect is. I realise that the irony of all this, right, is I could very much come back with the sponges, right? Like I could so come back and just get all of these sponges and just clear out this this area, right? Oh, I'm going to drown. This is not good. Can I place another door, please? Would be nice, somewhere away from the Elder Guardian so I don't have to suffer. Alright, come here buddy. I'm going to fight this time. You're going to die. And I'm going to grab a sponge from you. Don't run. Don't run. What, you scared? Actually, yes, I am scared because I need to get oxygen. Because otherwise I will die. Alright, come here buddy. Come here buddy. Come here buddy. Just die please, thank you. Alright, I don't know if we should keep pushing down further, right? Like I don't know if it's worth me risking it. Like, I'm not sure if there'll be much more of... If there might even be another room, potentially. I hope. Oh, Joe, I realised I could probably drink one of the milk potions and just... milk buckets and just dig my way out if I absolutely need to. Like, if push comes to shove. Oh, okay, this is good, because I think... I missed the last one, but I think there's gold in these from what I was watching. Let's get some more oxygen, because I don't want to die. What's this way? If there's anything here... Oh, there's a lot of you guys in here. You guys... Is there anything else? Oh my god, this just... these literally go on forever, right? These ocean monuments. Oh, you're another Elder Guardian. I don't want no problems with you. I need to get out of here. Unless that was it, right? Like, unless that was the only sponge room. Which I shouldn't complain, because, like, I've technically got about 30 of them now, right? Like, that's already a fair bit. Like, I think this is just pure greed at this point, right? Maybe I should go fight that Elder Guardian, right? Like maybe. I was gonna say maybe again it's another wet sponge that I get, so I really shouldn't complain. Like, let's see. Oh, okay, there is another one. Okay, awesome. Even better. Okay, let's drink this milk bucket. And let's get this stuff like quickly, right? Because I don't want to have to waste, like, just in case I get that effect again, the mining fatigue. The quicker I get this, the better. I don't know if there's a faster way to get this, like whether maybe I should have brought a hoe, but I shouldn't complain. I'll just get it. It is what it is. Oh my god, you really like get it slowly, right? Like, bug up. I don't know if I should keep mining this or just drink my other milk bucket, right? Just get this ASAP. Like the faster I get it, the better. Right, last 4. Please, 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 please let me get these before... If I get another mining fatigue, I hope not. And that seems to be it. Thank God. Okay, cool. We got 55. Okay. Oh, no, 60, jeez. Oh, 61. Oh my god. So I think we've actually then got a full stack of it, right? Like that's mad. Alright, on a more positive note, I might actually be able to get out this way, right? Yes. Let me grab that block and replace it. And too late, dumbasses. Did one of these guys get stuck in the boat? Oh, two of them got stuck. You poor things, I feel bad. Oh, there we go. I just saved you. Let me take my boat. Alright, well, let's get back in here. My little private domicile. I'll leave the doors here because, to be honest, I'm never going to need them. So I do have a full stack. I forgot that I cooked them, right? So that's why they won't stack. And, we'll grab the rest of this. And I reckon we'll just leave this base here, right? Like, there's kind of no need for... We'll grab... Oh, I got mining fatigue. Fuck up. That's right, I'll just make another crafting table. Alright, so... Since we got what I wanted, I reckon it's time to go home, right? Let's skedaddle. And let's get out. We will come back. Yeah, we'll come back. Probably not for a while, right? But... I actually, Loki, I would be happy to come back. But what I would want to do is I'd want to use the sponges to clear it out, right? And just wipe out all the guardians and... Yeah, to have like a whole ocean monument to ourselves, right? And even connect them all up. Like, connect that one up to that one and then to the one we're just at. Like via like a bridge or something. That'd be pretty sick. Now we've got the fun part of going home. So obviously I haven't No, I did record. I haven't edited the last video yet where I found the fire base, right? So... Obviously, if you have said anything in that episode and I obviously haven't addressed it, that's why. So, but I'm kind of pumped to see what you guys think of it just as much as I am. Like, that was low-key crazy. I forgot that I got the sugarcane, right? Like, I actually need to plant it because probably need to start growing that, right? Oh, this dolphin's following me. Okay, that's sick. I was wondering why I kept hearing dolphin noises. It's because he's following me home. I wish this rain went, though. This is, like, absolutely miserable. Oh, is that a jungle forest? I gotta say. A jungle forest, yeah. It's a bloody jungle. It's one or the other. That is actually kind of sick. Or is it bamboo? Oh, we got another ice sort of biome there. It looks like my two trees there regrew, which is kind of cool. This is sick. I wanted to get like a jungle sapling. Bro, imagine trying to knock down one of those trees though. That's going to be nuts. Anyway, let's get my boat. Hey, Mr. Dolphin. I'm sorry, bro. I'm going to have to go and do my own thing now. Leave you in the water. Oh, and I realised I've still got bloody mining fatigue. God damn it. So even when I get over here, I won't be able to mine any of these trees out. These are cool though. They've changed the graphics slightly. And I think they've added... Oh, they've added the bamboo as well. So, I remember when they added jungles, like, way back in the day. And it was like... It was so cool that they added these. I was like, what? There's jungles? And like the vines and stuff, it was such an amazing like feeling, right? I can't imagine trying to knock one of these down. This is going to be... Oh, I can't bloody mine anything for another minute, so... Oh, and there's a panda. Hey, Kung Fu Panda. I'm glad that you're not going to attack me. And there's melons here as well. Oh, there's more melons there. Jeez, if I knew this is where you got melons from, I would have come to get melons here. Now, I don't know if there's like a... One of those structures inside the jungle. What was an apple? I won't say no. Yeah, remember they added like the jungle it wasn't a fortress. It was like some jungle temple that you could like go into and you'd get loot. Though I obviously don't know if they spawn in every single jungle. Cool though, I gotta say, the jungle. And it looks like our mining fatigue is ended, so I can chop down one of these trees as well as get these melons. Even though I don't really need them because I've got my own farm now, but at least, hey, I now know where to get melons from. Beyond just getting it from a dungeon. Which I feel bad for taking the panda's food source, because... Do pandas like melons? I would assume so. Probably not. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, and there's coca. Cocoa? Coca? Whatever these is. Yeah, right. Oh, that's how you make cookies. Okay. Cool. Well, I'd say we'll knock down this tree. God, this is going to be a big bloody, like, tree to break. God damn. You can tell, because this is like... Oh, really? You made me break all that for nothing. Come on, please, please, please work. Please work. Nope. We're going to be difficult. Maybe it's too big, right? Like, that might be the problem. That's what she said. I think unfortunately that might be the truth. So your lucky big tree. We'll go with a small one. Yep. Okay, that was the case. Then it was happened to be because it was too big. So that's right. Take the saplings with us. And hey, the raining has stopped. Fantastic. And we get some bamboos as well, right? Like the bamboos won't be a bad thing to take home to because I can probably... Oh, yeah, you can use it for scaffolding, right? Oh, that's actually rather fantastic. Because you use it for, obviously, scaffolding, right? To build... Oh, and you make sticks with bamboo as well. Okay, cool. The more you know. Okay, maybe it's in a... Maybe you got to make it in a crafting table, potentially. But cool, we'll bring these with us. We'll get like a stack's worth, right? And we'll grow it at home. Suffice to say, let's go home. Alright, let's get back into the base, wherever it is. Oh, I don't know why I'm saying wherever it is, it's literally in there. I think more so my little entry point. Oh my god, the hiccups. The hiccups are insane. I think it was up near this tree, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yes, it was. I should have just dug out straight to the end. I was looking, and again, I should have showed it while I ran past. There was this, like, underground water bit. And it looked sick because it looks like you could swim into it and it was like maybe a bigger cave. But I'd love that to build like an underwater sort of, what do you call it? An underwater base with glass and all that. Like that would be sick. Which is kind of what we're doing here anyway. But I guess I should actually plant these jungle trees, right? Like that would be probably not a bad thing to let them grow, as well as these cherry saplings. Because I do want a bit of diversity in our trees. And yeah, I think that should be it. I'll dump everything else in the chests, and then from there and I'll start cooking the sponges, right? It's gonna be the fun part of going down here and actually doing all that, right? So I guess we'll split this up 4 ways and just cook it sponge by sponge, which is probably good. It means gives me a bit of time to organize my inventory. So alright, I'll see you guys in a sec. I did have sugarcane here. Okay, I was wondering where the sugarcane went, right? Actually, on a side note, I will go plant these sugarcane because otherwise I'll forget about them, right? And they'll just keep sitting there, and I do need to grow them one way or another. And so with the bamboos, I wonder whether the bamboos just grow on their own, right? 6 should be enough, and let them... Actually, no, we'll do more, right? There's no harm in placing more, because that's probably a good thing, right? Just let them grow. Because again, the more we have... And I think you can set up like an automatic farm as well with like an observer and all that. So that should be enough. Oh, there you go. They're already growing. It's pretty cool. We're going to have a little bloody farm of bamboo. I'll place this boat in the water here. Let that... Not that I'm ever going to use it. And I realised I should dump these... Whatchamacallit? These watermelons in this chest that I've got here. And also mine the rest of these. I realised I should actually go down and get some slimes as well, so we can make some pistons, right? I've just actually got to go, like, actually hang down there, right? That's the problem is I'm actually nowhere near it for slimes to be spawning, so I should go down there. Actually, I realised as well, and this is going to be absolutely miserable trying to do, right? Is replace these with glowstone and get the rest of this stuff. Oh my god, I genuinely feel horrible for all of these cows and sheep. This is so goddamn loud, Jesus Christ. Oh crap, that is not what I wanted to do. That is a pity, that's a waste of 2 bloody pieces of glowstone. Alright, let's do the last one now. And then we should be right, and then at least it should look a bit nicer, right? Except I realise I'm going to pick up about, bloody 400 million pieces of eggs, right? Jesus Christ, that is a lot of eggs. I should actually, like, mind you, I should set up an observer. But the problem is I think that'll lag my game out so much. Because I think what you can do is you can set up hoppers underneath and just pick up all the eggs. And then chuck the eggs into dispensers, and just, like, automatically chucks them. So then you can have, like, an infinite amount of bloody eggs spawning in. Or, sorry, chickens spawning in. Actually, on a side note, I wish there was something else you could do with eggs beyond... I know, obviously, making cakes and such, but... I kind of wish you could, like, I don't know, trade them or something. Like, it's crazy the amount of eggs you can have and, like, not actually need, right? Like that, I just end up just chucking them back into the pen because they're just kind of useless, right? Oh, so I did have extra potions in here which I should have brought. I was sitting there whinging that I didn't have enough, right? And I ended up having some anyway. Anyway, let's get these sponges, which is going to be fantastic. We're going to have a full stack of them. And the other thing I was going to check was, so you make prismarine blocks with the prismarine. Okay, I was wondering like what you could do with prismarine, and I don't know if it was, I don't know what the recipe was to make the light blocks. I'm pretty sure you used the prismarine light blocks to make the light blocks. That would make some kind of sense, right? I don't know, you guys will have to tell me in the comments. So that's right, I'll leave these in one of my chests of just, not crap, but you know what I mean. Okay, I think it is time that we went downstairs and started getting rid of these, like, water, right? Like, what we were trying to do so long ago. And I realized I can, oh yeah, I forgot that I placed that there ages ago. I can probably just get rid of one of these, right? Just knock that out. I realized that was my protector layout. You know what, I'm just gonna have to do it like this. And realize just place one of the torches there and grab that torch. This is gonna be such a hassle to try and do, right? It's gonna be no fun way of doing this beyond just doing it. And I should grab all these pieces of gravel before they float away. Yeah, so you can see this is what I was kind of talking about with trying to place all of this down, right? And it just took forever. And I realized I need oxygen. Let's get in there, and I guess we'll just, mind you, this might come in handy because I can probably start in like this corner. Yeah. Whoa, okay. Why does it not fully work like that? Is it just because there's maybe too much water? Is that the problem? Is there, have I messed up? Oh no, yeah, it did kind of work. Okay, I think it soaks it all in, right? So that it might be a case of I need to actually place it at the top layer. Just place a lot of them and hope that that works. Hope that that does something right by placing all of these sponges down. I think the thing is there's probably like too much water. And that might be the problem. Geez, lucky I did grab more. I was kind of a bit hesitant about grabbing that many. Like I kind of went, oh yeah, I won't need this many sponges, and it seems that it's actually come rather handy to have grabbed a full stack of it, right? And I almost probably should have gone to grab more as well. And now I got the fun part of bloody trying to collect all of these sponges, right? But I guess on a more positive note, it seems to have worked. Just got to figure out how to get all of it, like I said, all of these sponges. I guess I wasn't thinking about getting back up to the roof level, right? Well, it seems like I'm getting ones that, like those two there, that didn't really suck up much water, which is probably a good thing. I need to get onto solid ground. Well, on a side note, I'm kind of spewing that I didn't go and get more. Like, it means I could have placed, you know, 128 blocks of sponges around, but lucky I did go and get more, because this actually would have been horrible doing like 3 sponges at a time. There's an Enderman down here, like, can you imagine all of the places of an Enderman, right? Okay, I actually, low-key, might try and get rid of these blocks here, right? And at least give myself a bit of wiggle room. Actually, on a more positive note, I realize I can probably knock out all of this sand, or all of this gravel, right? Went blank there for a second trying to figure out what this was called. But this will give me more gravel, which kind of a good thing, because what I'm thinking I might have to do is I can probably knock out the rest of this, or at least this chunk of you'll see what I'm saying in a second. At least if I do this, if I don't drown, but at least corner this off again, right? At least that was kind of potentially the original plan. So maybe it was worthwhile blocking this off in the first place, because then it means I can kind of still do one quadrant at a time, but obviously not have to worry about placing all of this. I don't know if that's making any sense. Like, because the problem I've got, I think I've got all that water coming in from that side, so it kind of works out well that I still contain it at each quadrant. Oh God, I can't believe how many sponges I had to use, and it still didn't like get all of the water, right? Like it's actually insane. Oh well, at least on a more positive note, I don't have to worry about the bloody guardians like giving me mining effects now to try and get all of this. I should actually low-key get these blocks down here as well. I don't want them to despawn either, like that'll be just as bad. Alright, this should be... I hope it to be the last block that I've... Oh, I was going to say last block to mine, but no, there's one here as well. I can get... Eventually, there we go. 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. I was going to say I think we've lost one, but... Oh well. Anyway, let's... I think place this here for the time being. So that it's one less block to have to carry. But this is going to be the fun part of just going back and forth and cooking all of the bloody sponges, right? And splitting them up 4 ways. But oh well, it's got to be done. And I realised I should actually top up all of my furnaces with coal, and that just took out the whole... I was going to say, I swear I had more coal than that, but alright, cool. Okay, so, good. I'm happy. It's slow, but I know it works, and I know that it'll do the job. And that makes me rather happy, right? On a side note, I realized I probably should, at least in here, try and flatten or block this off, right? I kind of noticed that this was, I'm going to drown. Fantastic. Yeah, I should block off this underwater bit here, because what I don't want to happen is the water on this side to get messed up, because I've tried to remove water on the inside of the base, if that makes sense. So at least block that up as much as I can for the time being. But we'll obviously get more... Yeah, we'll get more gravel as we progress. I realized I probably wasted so much gravel trying to do like 2 rows at a time. And I probably could have gotten away with 1, right? But, oh well, not that it matters. I actually realized I probably should have grabbed one of my potions of breathing while I was up there as well. Like, I've got so many of them, and here I am fiending under here trying to not drown. And I realized I could kind of almost should have come down here and placed all of the deep slate bricks here, right, instead of the gravel, but I can actually probably just... I think it's kind of almost easier to redo it from the inside once like the water's all gone. I can knock out all the gravel and replace it with deep slate, so at least it looks good on the inside, right, rather than stressing about it too much. So, but at some point I do want to get rid of all this gravel on the outside and replace it with dirt or water, so either or. Alright, kind of hoping that they cook fast, the sponges, like they don't take too long, which is good. Alright, let's at least get this layer done, or this section, and then I can probably do the rest of the sections next episode, right? Like I don't know if you guys want to watch me do this, if it's entertaining or not, I don't really know. Alright, cool. I've kind of noticed that it's kind of starting to drop. I think as there's less water, it goes a lot quicker. Ah, okay, yeah, that's good. I noticed that, right? I think because it was just trying to take out so many blocks of water that it was struggling like really badly. Like the sponges were struggling really badly to deal with all the water. Now for the fun part, I kind of realized I might need some furnaces down here instead. I reckon that might be better, because it'll make it easier for me to not have to deal with trying to go up and down to get more, like to cook the sponges, right? Like I can just kind of just cook them down here. I think the difficult part is just trying to get rid of all the water. Like it's so goddamn much. I should actually just go nuts and just place all of it, right? Like I think that is probably the best thing to do. I think I know, like a lot of sponges in one spot kind of helps it like that. Like it knocks it back really quickly, which is just fantastic. And it means now I can knock out all of these sponges, and whatever ones didn't work, I can just place down again. But yeah, that seems to have worked. Like that got rid of most of them here, which is good. And it means I can kind of knock back a few more of these layers of gravel, which is a good thing. I can probably knock back to about here, right? I actually should go and grab my hoe to see if the hoe works. Okay, yes, I was right. Hoes do break sponges really fast, so I probably should go grab my hoe wherever it is. Because yeah, like I said, that'll make my life easier. And my god, the bamboo's grown really fast. Jeez. I think that it kind of doesn't work well with my design of my base, just having a bunch of bamboo. But that's what I was saying before. I totally forgot. It looks like my bamboo trees have grown as well. But yeah, you can make like a farm, like an automated bamboo farm, which I'll have to do. Again, I don't know what you can do with that much bamboo, right? Like it almost seems a bit potentially redundant, but I don't know. Yeah, oh my god, okay, that works amazing. Jeez, I should have brought a hoe then for, like, when I went to get the sponges in the first place. If that's the case. Oh well, at least now I know, right? So that other monument that we missed, I'll have to bring the hoe with me. Because it means if I only have to drink like 1 bucket of milk to wipe out the whole room of sponges, that is actually will be a good thing. Alright, cool. That should be all the sponges mined, grabbed. 35, 39, 40, and then yeah, the other 20 I put back in the furnaces on the way up to grab the hoe. So I'll place these 4. Get rid of a bit more water. I'm actually glad the hoes have another use rather than just hoeing the land, right? Makes me actually happy to grab or carry a hoe around. Did I miss this like 1 block of water, right? Jeez. I was wondering why that water was like still doing its thing. Alright, cool. What I might do as well while we're here is just knock back the rest of this. Like I will have to get rid of this at some point anyway, but good to have extra. Can't believe I'm saying it's good to have extra bloody gravel, right? As I just break my only way of containing the water. But yeah, it's useful for something, right? Alright, let's do the next quadrant of this, right? Trying to get rid of some more water. God, this is looking good though. It's slow but sturdy, right? And I realize what I might low-key do as well really quickly is just try and block this off with gravel. I know that this won't be the most entertaining thing, but I actually really do need to drink a potion of water breathing, so at least I can do this a bit better. But yeah, I just want to again block this section off. Makes it easier for me to get rid of the water here, or at least in this portion of it, right? But you can see how quickly you chew through all this gravel, right? Like yeah, you do like a couple layers of it, and it just goes, which is crazy. It's a very like resource intensive thing to do, trying to like get rid of water like this. So God forbid you're trying to do it in the ocean, right? Like it would genuinely take forever. You need to like raid. You need to have like 300 blocks of bloody sponges to do it. Because otherwise, like I don't know how you could do it, right? Like, and the amount of water breathing you would need, it's just like, it's crazy. Like, it's challenging, which is good. It's just difficult, you know? Anyway, let's do these. Actually, I find that it's probably just, like I said, better to spam it, right? And hope that it works in some capacity. It's just these middle blocks, or these middle sections of water, which is difficult. Because I wonder whether it's trying to soak up, like, a certain amount of water per block, or per block you place down. It's probably trying to suck up an X amount of water, but then when there's so much water, it actually like genuinely takes forever to do. But it looks like we may have pushed down most of this section, which is good. Slowly but surely. Oops, I didn't. I was trying to place a torch, and I realized I've got the hoe for this as well. I was going to say this is going to take forever, and then I realized, oh yeah, I've got the hoe. That's the whole reason I brought the hoe. But on a side note, looks like we made rather good progress. And ironically, I could probably just wipe this out with gravel here. Like even this section. Like I don't really need to place another sponge there, do I? Maybe like here, but there we go. Oh, actually, I might need to place another torch. Or sorry, another sponge in that section there. Oh, and I realised I've got 2 extra sponges that didn't seem to work. So, okay. Awesome. Fantastic. I can wipe all that out as well. Fantastic. Alright, cool. That's another section now done. Just got to get the rest of these sponges. Wow. If I can get that, yep. I might just have to build up to this one because it's a tad too high for my liking. Well, not so much my liking, but I guess more so ability to reach it, like that one. Alright, cool. Cool. And I realised as well, on a more positive note, I can now knock out this wall as well, which is great. Oh god, that is like so good to watch, to see all the bloody sand fall down. Like that's sick. It's always so satisfying to watch, right? I'm thinking this gravel will be useful for the next room where I can block it off again. So, actually, you know what I will do? Just so I'm not going to bloody kill myself trying to place gravel down. I'll cook these really quickly once again, because the quicker I get them cooking, the better. And what I will do is I'll drink one of my potions of swimming, potions of water breathing, right? And night vision while we're at it, because I know you guys probably can't see too well under there as I'm trying to deal with that. Alright, I'll let that cook real quick, and we'll place some sand. Place sand and the rest of the gravel down. Yeah, I just realized you guys would not have been able to see under here very well at all, so apologies for that. And yeah, I kind of hope that me trying to explain all this as well made sense in blocking this off into 4 different sections, because it just makes it easier to sort of tackle each part of the water a bit easier, right? Or at least each room. It looks like we've blocked that off nicely, which is good. So makes my life a bit easier. I actually should as well, while we're here, build a bit of a walkway for when I come into this room. I'll end up getting all this sand back anyway, so it doesn't hurt me too much. So we'll have to use this sand to make glass and stuff, right? I actually like here what I would like to do is at least do one of these sections have like a glass window, right? So you can see out. Like, I think that would be pretty cool. And I actually realized yes, I didn't. I realized I was going to say I don't think that I went into these corners and dewatered them, right? So I was going to say I should dig them out to for the fences, right? But actually as well, you know what I could do? I realized I could probably do this on here now, is open up some space. Yeah, okay, cool. I actually don't know if I want to have this open, right? Like whether it looks nicer having it open. So I'm just trying to kill some time while I wait for the things to cook. But yeah, I'm not sure if like that looks better, right? Like it being a bit more open. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Whether I should keep it closed like that, because then it also looks kind of, whoa, that is crazy. Yeah, then it looks kind of cool that it's like cornered off, right? Or maybe I should just leave this one open, as this is like my escape bit, right? But then I wonder whether I should have put the ladders on that wall. Jeez, look at our farms, bro. This is nuts. Oh well. The beauty of this is I can play with it, right, in how I want it to look. So, because yeah, I do like that it's open, right? That you kind of just come down and it's open. But then I don't know if I'll make like this a level, right? If I've gone whether like 7 blocks is a good level. And then like as I dig further down, like whether another 7 blocks will be like the next level down, if that makes any sense. So anyway, I think I'm overthinking this as per usual. Alright, let's block up this next level, or this next section. At least more before my water breathing runs out, because I kind of forgot about that, right? I actually reckon you've got to give the blocks time to like suck in the water, right? If that makes any sense. Because I think the problem I've got is I'm placing this alright, and by the sounds of it, they need to like suck in the water. I'll just go ham and just place this all down and hope that it does something. Alright, that seems to have done a fair bit. It's given us a fair bit of breathing room. Jeez, you gotta wait for it to all cook, and then in like half a second it's just gone. All that time you gotta wait. But it works though, it works well and quick. So I actually couldn't tell you how long sponges have been in the game, right? Like, I kind of feel they've been in for quite a while, but at the same time I feel like you couldn't get them for quite, like, they were in the game, but like they were physically impossible to get. And I don't think they actually did much either. Like they didn't work. Like it was kind of one of those things like, oh, you got a sponge, cool. It doesn't really do anything, but yeah, good on you, like, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it seems to have gotten rid of a good portion of this room. I'm starting to think that maybe 128 blocks would have been like really good. Like that would have smashed back one room at a time. So, because yeah, it seems like we've knocked out maybe half of this room. And now I've just got to do the other half and then we'll be right. I want to get this all done, like this episode, so at least you guys can see it. And then I'll do the corner bits next episode. But we'll put these on to cook again, and then I reckon I'll sleep. Otherwise, I'm kind of worried that my pigs will get struck by lightning and they'll turn into zombie pigmen. Which is what I figured out, if you guys remember, maybe episode 3 or 2 when I went into the mines and I saw that zombie pigman and I was like so confused. It turns out they turn into zombie pigmen like normal pigs do if they get hit by lightning, so which was the explanation for that. So yeah, what I did want to check was the bamboo real quick. Okay, so you make a block of bamboo and then bamboo planks. Does that let you make, like, I couldn't tell you how you make like the scaffolding, right? String. Okay, you need string to do it. Okay, which luckily I do have some string, so cool. We'll make some scaffolding. I'll make 6. That seems to be all that I can make, and give string another use, right? Okay, well, it's a shame with the bamboo planks, that they don't... Yeah, it looks kind of cool. It's got a look to it, but I'll just turn them into sticks. And yeah, so I think the good thing with these is you can kind of walk into them. Oops. Yeah, and they break like super easily. Okay, so sorry, that's how you place them. You place them like that, right? And then yeah, if you break one, they all fall down as well. That's actually that's really useful. I would say it almost works like sand. And that's great that you just place one and it like, yeah, and then you just kind of go into it and you climb up. So it's kind of like speed of ladders, but yeah, that's like really useful. And oh, and then there you go. Once you're on top, you're on top. So that's sick. My jungle trees worked. And then yeah, you just descend. But it seems like each block you're on, you sit on nicely, right? Which is good. Ooh, okay, so it turns out you can't jump off them and then expect to get back into them. So you kind of got to go down, up and down the right way. Cool. Well, that's good to have for whenever I need scaffolding. But the only thing I've kind of come to realize, right, is this is great. Actually, you know what? No, you know what I will do? I reckon I'll make this level my farming level, right? And then I've realized my night vision's gone and my water breathing. Surprised no mobs spawned down while I was down here. Whoa. Yes, what I was going to say was I'll use this as my farming level, and then I'll probably get the farmers or the villagers the next level down, because I kind of don't want to hear them while I'm up top, right? Like I kind of want to enjoy my quiet, so if I can do that, that would be fantastic. Actually, I might just place this vertically, right? Like this might actually be a good way of getting rid of the water. Yeah, seems to have worked rather well. I might actually just go across like this and try and strike it down the middle. And I'll just do the same here. I'll just place this across like this, and this will knock out a ton of the water, which is great. And I'll be able to knock out this bottom bit of water, and might be good. I might be able to just keep placing this, and that seems to have knocked out most of it. And yeah, fantastic. Place some torches down because we don't want any little freaky monsters in here trying to get freaky. This is going to be the fun part though, trying to get into here and do this last quadrant. If I can at least do this right and soak up a ton of water in this bit. God, this is nuts that this doesn't seem to do much at all. Like no matter how much you place, it takes a bit to get rid of the water, right? And then all of a sudden it just goes as well. Like that, like once you place it, it's just that top section, right? There we go. And now to get rid of all the sponges. But oh well, it worked really well. I reckon we'll cook these again, and then after that, I reckon we'll be set. Like we won't have much water left over in here, which will be fantastic. Just got to make sure I get all the blocks of all the sponges, because I don't want to like leave any in here by accident. Like that block up there. Or 2 blocks by the looks of it. Or 10 blocks, jeez. Alright, cool. Let's get all this. And we'll do one more cooking session, and then I reckon we will officially be cleared and have a basement, which will be awesome. And I think this was the play, like placing the blocks in like a sort of straight line like that. Like it seems to have worked wonders in clearing out the water a bit faster. I realize we've got 3 more blocks as well, so I'll be able to knock out a bit more for however little that did. But hey, at least it... Actually, on a side note, that is good, because it means I can walk in here and not have any dramas with the water. Alright, on a side note, and on a positive note, I can knock this down, right? And it means we don't have to run around. I can run straight in, which is awesome. Like I said, to see all that fall. But more positively, how good does that look so far? We've done essentially the whole underground. We're going to have an underground section, and then I can set up, like, actually, you know what? That works so much better with my piston farms, right? Because I can set the piston farms up under here, which would be awesome. And then I can actually probably dig all the way to the bottom, like to bedrock, right? And then connect up my slime farm over there, which will be sick. So yeah, brick by brick. And we'll cook these potentially for the last... Oh, actually, no. I won't say for the last time, because I'll have to cook them again to get rid of the wetness, right? But alright, I'll let them cook, and then I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Actually, I realized while they cooked, I was going to say I could go and get my melons, but I realized these have grown as well, so I should get a few more of these. I kind of don't want to place these too much around my base because I think they look a bit tacky if you place too many, right? So, and same with the bamboos. Oh well, these are nice and good to get. I think you can eat these. I'm not too sure. I don't know if you can cook them right. Because I know the pandas eat them, but I don't know whether humans can. I don't think we can because like it's all like it's really hard to eat and there's not much nutrition in them. I think pandas are kind of like the koalas, right? They manage to like eat the one food source which has like no sustenance in it. So, which is the problem. So we'll chuck the bamboos in there for the time being. But yeah, I was gonna say I realized that once I get silk touch, I'll go and get a spider spawner, and then we can get a crap ton of string for which we can then use to make more of the scaffolding. So, but then after a while, like how much scaffolding's too much scaffolding? You know what I mean? Like it's just pointless. And so the other thing I was going to make, like the point of, right, is if I move one of the farms inside, particularly the melon farm and the pumpkin farm, whether I should just make the contraption like with the pistons inside the farm or inside the house. And I realise I probably should start turning these melons into proper blocks because it's going to be taking up so much space. This is why I want silk touch on my axe because it means I don't have to do this. I can just, you know, just have solid blocks. But then if I end up making the automatic farm or with the pistons where I hit the pistons, they're going to break into like melon pieces anyway. So I'm going to have to get used to making blocks of melon regardless, right? Because I was thinking even if I make an automatic melon farm, you've kind of got to sit there and go and collect them all and make the melon into solid blocks. Like there's no way of reliably farming melon as a block or watermelon as a block. Whereas pumpkin you can do like the whole block. I was going to say I'll have to run all the way around, but I don't realize I don't have to. I can come straight into here and do it potentially like this, right? And just go straight across one way or another like that. Same here. And I reckon, that's one way of doing it. I think it's probably easier if I do it like this, right? And then I can kind of build up to this and just break it layer by layer. Oh, sorry, block by block. I can just walk on that layer all the way around, so I don't have to... Like, I think what I'm saying is when I spam place them all, it was kind of pointless doing it like that. Just made it harder for myself to try and get the blocks right. Like, at least now I can kind of just mine it all and it's easier. Having said that, I don't want to fall off because I kind of want to stay up here, right? Because it makes my life easier trying to get all this. Oh, okay. So we've managed to wipe out one layer, and I realise I've now got to go down. Maybe it was better with my chaoticness or my chaotic way of placing it. Like all the sponges. It was a bit more unified in getting rid of the water that way. Whereas now it looks all flat because I've obviously done one layer. Or one... I cannot speak. You guys will be going, what the hell is this guy smoking? It kind of seems to have worked. That's what I was saying. I think like if you go too high, you knock out too much water on top, and then you go too low and you knock out too much water down low. So I think that's the point I'm trying to make. I think my chaotic way of placing all of these sponges was better, because I think I'm gonna have to come back down here anyway and place some more regardless, because it doesn't seem to have completely wiped it out, which is a pity. I was kind of hoping that was going to be the last straw for... I wasn't going to have to cook the sponge again. But oh well, it is what it is. We'll go and do one more cook session and we'll be right. Though I do seem to be missing one sponge, which I actually can't seem to see, which is not making me happy because I kind of want to cook all blocks. Did I not mine it, or is it in a... It'll be in a corner, I reckon, somewhere. I don't know where it is. Oh well, I'll just go and cook these then, and then... so yeah, I don't know if I've got a 2-second memory. I keep getting distracted with what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I don't know if I should do the piston melon farm on the 2nd level, because at least if it's there and it grows, I can just hit a button and it knocks out the whole row of melons in one go. So, which is probably a good thing to have it here. But then I don't know if I want like a centrally located elevator as well, right? Like I don't know if I want to do a staircase here and have like a spiral staircase all the way down. I don't know if that's useful or not. I still don't know what you can do with this though, right? The rib armor template. I don't know if it's like, can I take off my chest plate? Can I like, is it like this? It might actually be in a smithing table, potentially. Smithing table, a anvil, I'd say. Would make the most logical sense. Alright, cool. Let's go and get the what am I trying to say? Let's go get the rest of this water and then we will have a basement, which will be awesome. And I can get rid of the rest of this ugly ass gravel and I can start working on a floor. And there we go. Done. Fantastic. We did it! Woo! Yeah, I actually don't know where this last block of sponge went, right? Like yeah, I actually don't know. Which is actually going to drive me nuts that I've like lost this sponge wherever this sponge may be. Anyway, let's knock all this out. And once this is done, we will have the makings of a underground base or an underground basement, right? And this will be it after I knock this down, and that's it. Yay, we did it. So yeah, yeah, we did it. Finally, after like what, 2 or 3 episodes of suffering trying to like get all this, we finally got a bloody basement. So thank God we did it. We'll just light this area up for God's sake. But yeah, we did it. We've got a underground farm, an underground basement. So yeah, we did it. It's not as cool as I thought, but it's a start, right? I know this looks absolutely atrocious for the time being. I realize what probably wouldn't be a bad idea is maybe if I do 2 by 2 all the way around, or maybe if I do that layer there, and oh yeah, it'll look better as I work it out. But yeah, have it almost come down to like this layer, right, as our sort of center point potentially. I don't know if that'll look good or not. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We'll do that next episode. We'll build this up. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So adios.